Hi there and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today we're going to do the update for Flowerpan, in which I have 5 flowers that I'm working on, and they have some meanings and prompts, and I have chosen beauty products related to those prompts, and I'm trying to meet my goals on them. So let's start off with a red rose, something you love. I chose my iconic London Day to Slay palette. I absolutely love this palette. It's still one of my favorites, if not the favorite palette in my collection. Got it in an advent calendar a few years ago, and last year I did a pan that palette with it. I tried to hit pan in all of the shades. I did. This is how it looked before I brought it into this project. My goal was to use this 50 times. So if I used, say, 5 shadows in this for one look, that was 5 uses. If I only used one, that's 1 use, and so on. And this is what it looks like now. So I don't think you can see much of a difference because I have been really good. Like, my goal really was to use this as a whole palette, like create whole looks with this one, because it's so easy to just grab for one shade at the time, especially when it comes to like pan those eyeshadows and stuff. So I really like when I can grab for the whole palette, and this is a great palette to do that with. So I have been dipping a lot into different shades, but I think you will see some kind of difference, maybe in marshmallow down here, maybe, I'm not sure. Or maybe icon here. I'm not sure. Those are the easiest to get progress on, I feel like. But yeah, there you go. So I have actually used it the 50 times now. So this one is rolling out. Then we have pink roses, which stands for gentleness and grace. So this was something for sensitive skin. I chose this mini cleansing butter from the Body Shop. And this was a sumptuous cleansing butter with calming chamomile extract from Norfolk, England, suitable for sensitive skin. I have used it up, and that was my goal. So this one is rolling out too. And those were my rollouts. Now let's move on. We have the Camellia, which stands for Destiny is in Your Hands, a hand product. And I am so sorry to say that I have not finished this hand gel yet. But you can't really see that much. Like, you have some on the side because I had it flat on the side. It doesn't work with this pump anymore. So that's why I had it upside down, and I'm just taking this off and pouring it into my hand whenever I use it. I haven't used it that much. I have used it 4 times in 2 months. Not the greatest. But there is so little left. I will be humiliated if I don't use this up in the next month. So that is my goal. That is my goal, to use it up in the next month. Please, please let me be able to do that. Okay, so next up we have the iris, that stands for wisdom / inspiration and respect, but the prompt was for the inspiration part, so something that inspires you. And I wanted to use my Magic palette by Juvia's Place. I wanted to do a no pan left behind, use all of the shades, because I would like to make a video. This inspires me to do a video. However, I haven't used it at all, and I'm not going to do the video in the foreseeable future, so it doesn't really inspire me that much right now. But anyway, if you want to see how it looks, we have 3 pans in here, I think. Yeah, I have 3 pans in here. So we have pan in Vai, Osun, and Kessie. So I have done a level up with this one. So I have actually used all of the shades before, but yeah, I need to do it again. And I really like this palette. I like the formula. It's very pigmented, and yeah, it's a nice palette. I'm sorry I haven't used any of it yet. So the iris is staying in with that palette. And then last but not least, we have the maryllis, that stands for pride. So I had to choose something that I was proud of or something. And that's just a weird concept to me. Like, I'm not proud of owning makeup. I'm not proud of a special like brand. I don't know anyone who owns a brand or something that I can be proud of that person, kind of. So I was like, okay, maybe in my panning journey, what was I proud of? Well, I'm proud of finishing makeup items. So I wanted to have a makeup item, and I wanted to take the hardest one because I would be the proudest then, you know, if I finished it off. So I chose a highlighter stick from Essence. It's a mini one, but there's a ton of product in here. I've used this 6 times in total, 4 times this last month. This is all I have left, but this is kind of everything that was here from the beginning. So yeah, I don't think you can see that much of a difference, which is a little bit sad because I have used it so, like, whenever I do use it, I use it on all, like, my whole shoulders, collarbones. Like, I use a lot of it when I use it. And maybe it's because, you know, it's not that sparkly. Like, look at this. You will not see that much of a difference. Like, I'm really bringing it on now. If I don't do anything, yes, you can see it. Yes, it's reflective, but you don't want those lines. So whenever you actually blend it out, it's gone. Like, it doesn't do much at all. It doesn't look like a highlighter. Like, yeah, sure, a little bit, but that's why I can use a lot of it as well, because it doesn't really show up that much. So I try to kind of layer it and do a little bit more. I mean, it has kind of a natural, nice sheen to it. So I guess if you're out to look a certain way, like if you want to look natural in that way, but I don't use a highlight on my body to look natural. Like, I want to be a little bit more blingy then, I guess. You know, I want it to show up at least. I don't want it to look like I'm just a little bit sweaty. It's just, it's an underwhelming product to say the least. I think it's the worst highlighter. Not the shade, like, it's a nice shade. So that's why I'm so bummed out that it doesn't really work, because there are so many highlighter shades that don't work, but the formula is amazing, how it looks is amazing. And then there are a lot of those glitter highlighters that, no, I don't really want it in my face. But this one, it was such a nice shade and it didn't have like sparkles in it. I just wanted to be a little bit more like a highlighter, you know, and not just like a dewy foundation or something like that. Okay, so those were the prompts for last month. So we're rolling in 2 new flowers, and the first one is the violet, and that stands for loyalty or devotion. And the prompt is a product you will not be without. Now, this is not specific to this brand or this particular product. It's the product type. If I didn't have any other makeup, I would still want an eyebrow pencil. Is it necessary? No, not really, because I have eyeshadow and it does the exact same thing. You know, I could go with eyeshadow, but I just love eyebrow pencils. Just love it. For some reason, I really, really do. And this I haven't used in a while, and this is from Makeup Store in the shade Taupe Matte. This is one of the few things that I have actually bought full price. I got kind of a gift card for Makeup Store to do my eyebrows, and then at that time I didn't have any pencils left, I think. So yeah, I bought it full price, and I had someone suggest the color and stuff. So yeah, this works really, really well. So I want to use this 20 times just to revive it a little bit, since I haven't used it for, I think, 2 years maybe. 2.5 years? I don't know. I haven't used it in a long time and I just want to get some use on it. So 20 times for that one. And then I'm rolling in the hollyhock. Hollyhock? Is that how it's pronounced? I've never heard it before. It's a beautiful flower. And the hollyhock stands for ambition. And the prompt was set your own goal. Now, I thought of the goals I had in the beginning of the year. And one of the goals is to finish as many day creams as possible. So I thought, to really meet my goal on that, I will not bring in 1 day cream. I will bring in 2 day creams, but you know, smaller ones that I can just finish off pretty quickly. And I want to finish both of these for this prompt. The first one is from Yves Rocher. This is the Lifting Vegetal, and I think this is for wrinkles or something, or anti-aging. And then we have the Origins Ginseng with SPF 40 in it. I'm really bad at using SPF, so I guess maybe it's good that it's in a moisturizer. And that was it. So I want to finish those. I want to use the pencil 20 times. I still have the highlight stick that I want to use up. That will take forever. I want to do no pan left behind on the magic palette. And last but not least, I want to finish the hand gel. I think I can have at least one of these day creams out by the next update, and the hand gel. That is my goal, and I hope to have at least some usage on the magic palette. But we'll see. We'll see. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Have a great evening. Bye.